So my name is Griffith. I'm 23 years old. This is my second Mexi Log Fest here right now, and I grew up in Lewis, Delaware, a very small beach town that's kind of snuck away from like all the surf cultures and stuff like that. So I grew up longboarding, very small waves, kind of beach breaks, that kind of thing, and then ended up going to school in Florida at Flagler College and just kind of continued surfing from there. I kind of moved somewhere that was a little bit more consistent, a little bit more like individualistic. I can find my own wave. I can kind of get around to the people aspect of it. And it's really kind of benefited me in being able to surf as well as I want to surf and go find different waves that I've wanted to find. So I'm just super grateful to kind of combine all of that to kind of be out here, and like, it's kind of wild for me to tell my story like that and think that I'm out in Mexico now. It's just something about, you know, all the YouTube videos you see when it's going on, everything on Instagram for longboarders is Mexi Log. To anybody, to anything that's longboarding, you hear about it, you see it, somebody you know is there, one of the friends that you know is there. So it's just so cool to personally, like, with the whole invite thing, it makes you strive. Like, for years I have been tagging Izzy in my stuff, and then for 2 years ago to finally get the message on Instagram, Mexi Log requested to send you a message, just like freaked me out. You're just like, no way, like it's finally come full circle. It's like, it's more of a reward having to work for something than like signing up on a beach competition or anything like that, where you're like just throwing your name on a list. To personally get reached out by your surfing, by your video clips, it's just something special about it. You know, it makes you feel a little bit more worthy. I love it. It's the perfect amount of closeness of going out and being able to walk home, you know, on the late nights, and then to have a left-hander behind you that's 3 nose ride sections. You really can't complain. It's hard. And there's so many people, there's so many houses nearby that, like, even with you, Omer, I'm walking down the street, I'm like, yo, what's up, buddy? How are you? Like, I see you when you're going free surfing, I'm like, oh wait, is it good? Like, Omer's going out. I gotta look over the peak and see if it looks fun or not. So just to see so many beautiful longboards, beautiful people like going around, you're just like, wow, just take a second and take it all in, because these are all the people that, you know, you see on Instagram, the people that you watch surfing. When they come out with a video, you watch it 4 times and you're like, how do they do this or how do they do that? So it's just so cool to like kind of slow down and like appreciate what you're looking around. And especially with the surfing going on, I just want to like watch every wave 4 times. I'm just like, what? How are they surfing that left that good? It's just like, oh my gosh, I don't get it. I'm super traditionalistic. My family would tell me that, even with like my holidays and stuff like that. I like my Christmases like as traditional as possible. I like my Thanksgivings as traditional as possible. So I've always been big single fin, no leash, 50-50 or 40-60 rails and like 3 inches thick. Like, always enjoyed just the flow of heavier boards. I've gone thinner, I've gone down to 2.5 and stuff like that. I have my own potato chip models and stuff like that, but it's just more fun to cruise. You find yourself more flowy and the bumps don't really hurt as hard when you got 3 inches of foam underneath you. It's just being classic kind of brings your flow together more for me, I feel like.
Is there a message you'd like to put out there?
Important for me to say, I would say a lot of people always catch themselves up on riding leashes and stuff like that, and like how like they're scared of losing their board and stuff like that. But I think getting your leash off in a respectable place, and now it's not always the time for that, but in the right place, I think everybody needs to learn to take their leash off and get comfortable kicking out comfortably and get comfortable with the confidence on their board where they don't need a leash, because that leash is another feet of 9 feet that can swing around, and then you're 18 feet of radius that might hurt somebody or something like that. I've seen a few people that even with leashes, when a 9-foot board is flying through with a 9-foot leash, that's a bunch of room to get hurt. So sometimes it's just easier to figure out your board the way you want to figure out your board and have control on it like that, so you know what your board is and you know that you can control that board. Definitely my family at home. I got 4 or 5 videos of me up on the TV from a couple of people that really made my heart happy. I'm out here with my girlfriend's family, so my family's at home, and to see that and to see them watching me and hear the audios of them cheering in the background just makes my heart full. So big shout out to them. Shout out to my girlfriend and her family for bringing me out here. So just so stoked to be here for the 2nd year and really can't complain. I'm trying to slow down and enjoy it as much as I can. It's going so fast. We're already on day 3. I can't believe it.